Yo, press record.
What's up? You're listening to Zero to X. My name is Daniel, and today with me, as always.
Hey guys, my name is Amara.
What's up? What's up?
I'm great, bro. How you doing?
I'm good, man. We're showing up and showing out every single day, man. Showing up and showing out every single day. My guys, the viewers, our community, how are you guys doing?
We started asking this question on some of Spotify.
Yeah.
Spotify, guys, please, we would love your responses.
Absolutely.
We would love your responses.
Absolutely.
And if you haven't followed us by any chance on our social media platforms,
please do. You know something that really interesting we discovered in the last week? We found out that what they are proposing as Twitter's possible new logo.
Bro, is our S.
Bro, it looks so much.
Oh God.
It looks so much.
I don't know how it skipped my mind, man. I don't know how it skipped my mind till he brought it up and I was like, how? Bro, even the size, I'm like, Elon, calm down, man.
So that was really.
But I mean, it shows that great minds think alike.
That was really
great minds think alike.
I mean, Elon might have his excesses. We are well aware. But
oh Lord.
I read something really interesting.
Okay.
Was it read or listened to? At this point, I don't know.
Bro, the way we mix these things up, man, it's crazy.
I don't know. The point is the lesson, right?
Exactly.
So, and this was really interesting to think about. And it's about not BSing yourself and being frank with yourself. It was the story of, it was the illustration. I remember where it was. The Total Money Makeover, Dave Ramsey's book. I was reading it. On our script, I should have seen that I was reading it.
No, I didn't check.
Okay, me and I'm share script account, bromance.
Yeah.
So I was listening to David Ramsey's Total Money Makeover, and he was like, the first step to changing your situation is knowing that the situation needs to be changed in the first place.
Yes.
So the way to solve your problem is to acknowledge that it's a problem in the first place.
Yes.
And he gave a really, really interesting example. And almost everybody has been guilty of this at a point in time, right? Especially with fitness. Let's say you have goals.
Yeah.
About what you want to be, how you want to look.
Yeah.
Worse still, let's say you were even that at a point in time, right? You used to work out and hey, I'm going somewhere with that.
Hey. I remember walking out to school.
And you now go look in the mirror. Maybe after let me just look at myself and see what I look like.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
The first thing most people do is to suck in their stomach.
Belle. Oh my God.
I think people being attacked. The first thing you do is to suck you, and you're like, you might not even try to encourage yourself. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad now.
It's not that bad. It's still there.
Gary.
Oh, should I drag the
No, please, let's not drag. I'm dragging myself. I'm dragging 2018 version of it.
Oh my God. Or I didn't listen to Amara. I'm sorry. Your thigh-high pants, you roll the waistband till they're covered above your belly button. So all we are seeing is your midriff. So in our minds, snatched, right?
That's your guys. No confidence.
Snatched, right? Snatched. But then the fact of the matter is that you guys it's all love. It's just for the lighter note, right?
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, he was like, don't suck in your stomach. You need to see that you are fat. Don't state the problem for. And again, I'm sorry, I'm not saying fat is being a problem, right? But I'm saying in the context of what
problem.
You want to be and what you are not, right?
Yes.
You don't want to be this. You want to be this. So being this is the problem for you that needs to be solved. That's what I mean, to be clear.
Yes.
So you're fat. There's no weight. Call it what it is.
Call it what it is.
Don't bullshit yourself. That's the point. Don't bullshit.
That.
Call it what it is. I'm fat. Okay. It will sting. Accept it. It will sting your ego for first couple minutes. After that, you will never need to make that realization again. Why? Because you've acknowledged it. You're building a plan. Rather than just worrying about it, you know you are sucking your stomach inside. You will now be turning in the mirror to just the lighting that will flatter what is there, the belly, what is there, right? So like it was like, don't bullshit yourself.
God.
The first step to solving anything is realizing that thing is a thing that needs to be worked on.
Yeah.
So just don't bullshit yourself about it. Be frank about
so many
yourself.
examples in my life. Guys, oh my God. It was like Daniel was dragging me. An older version of me. It was so hilarious, man. Oh my God. I remember leaving school.
Yeah.
I remember leaving school and I used to work out in final year.
Yeah.
I think throughout final year I worked out. But then I didn't realize that the external factors surrounding my my being in the hostel then contributed to my ability to work out.
Yeah.
And then I got home. Change of environment. That thing we always say, guys, that your environment is one of the biggest things you need to
determinants to how your output,
And I was just in this very nice, cozy bed every other day of my life and eating all sorts of great food. And after like 6 months, I just looked myself in the I had a picture, but my phone wiped the picture. So I don't have picture before and after anymore. But I looked in the mirror and I was like, who did this? Oh my God. Oh my God. Bro.
Oh my God.
Bro, I saw flabs in places that didn't think were possible. And see, guys. When Daniel said he was dragging, see.
Oh my God.
The people that had attest to this were my family members. I was like, where this flowers from? Bro. Damn. Dude.
Oh my God.
And then,
oh my God.
And then I was like, guy, I had a picture and I still do. My phone is crazy. It didn't wipe that one. It wiped the one where I had overweight. It wiped the one where I had excess weight.
Yeah.
And it didn't wipe the one where I was fit. So I had a picture of what I used to look like. So imagine what I was seeing in the mirror with my picture.
Oh my God.
Just imagine if somebody asked you, bro, send your picture now. Like, I go, well, send that one. So, guys, one of the first things that helped me was acknowledging 2 problems at that time.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I had read a number of books. Yeah. And so I could easily spot that my environment was a big problem. That was the first thing I could easily realize. The other thing I could realize was that these fats, it took a while. I mean, it took 2 years plus before I hit consistency with the workout again back in my house. But point being that acknowledging the problem allowed me to accept that I was going to solve the problem, come hell, come high water.
Yeah, and like I said, we're not dragging for dragging's sake.
No,
we know it's all love, right? But up until you get to the point where you can't bullshit yourself anymore.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like my podcast episode should be like 2 hours.
See,
once in a while.
See, bro,
so many things.
Andrew Huberman's podcasts are like 2-3 hour conversations,
and I see views, and I'm like,
2 million views going on, 7K views. You're like, sitting down to watch and listen. You guys, including me, because I watch. I'm like, God. So 0 to X will probably get to that point where no, I think it was literally episode 29, mid-episode, like then I realized that this conversation cannot finish.
Dude, and we didn't even finish that conversation.
Mega sold 1 hour.
We didn't even finish it.
We didn't even finish the conversation.
When I listened to it, I was like,
we didn't do justice.
I still have thoughts.
So guys, like it's about being brutally honest.
Brutally
with yourself.
Brutally.
And you know when your life starts to change. When you get upset enough at the fact that you are living way less than the potential everybody sees around you, until you get upset enough about that, until you realize that that's one way. You yourself, there's how you know what you are capable of, right? Until you get upset enough at the fact that I'm playing, man. You're like, I'm playing.
I think it was by Disraeli.
I'm playing. I'm a very unserious person. Like you're just gliding across. I'm a very unserious person. You tell yourself that.
You have to.
Then
man.
you switch up.
You have to.
Money isn't coming. I'm broke.
Bro.
Like, sit yourself. It is humbling. It keeps you humble.
One guy had accomplished something on Twitter. They asked him, how did he do it? I don't use Twitter. I wanted to check Twitter today. I was looking which of my devices have this app. I keep removing from all my devices. But then I remember seeing a tweet by one guy. They asked the guy, how are you able to achieve all of this? Yes, Flutterwave asked everybody to brag about themselves.
Yeah.
This boy now brag. When he didn't brag, people ask him in the end, how do you accomplish this? Say, bro, you just need to be broke as I was. Just be as broke as I was.
I hear that.
Oh, but there's a quote by I can't remember who the philosopher was, but he said, life is too short to be little. Like to play small.
Yeah.
It is too short, man.
I hear that.
And so, like, if you don't get to that point where you choose brutal honesty, see, ask Daniel, guys. I was telling Daniel just last night on a 0x sync with the rest of the team, and I was telling them about a video I was watching on YouTube.
Oh my god!
I was telling them.
Oh my god!
It's somebody 3 or 4, I think 4 years-ish younger than me.
Yeah.
3 or 4, I'm not that old, guys. 3 or 4 years younger than me.
Yeah.
He was doing the numbers that I wrote down as my dream numbers.
Guys, I need you to understand the difference. There's where Amara is now. There's where he's projecting to be. Somebody 3-4 years younger behind me is doing the numbers he's projecting to do.
And you see, there's a level of brutal honesty you have with yourself. They're like, what the hell? What is going on? And I'm not saying this because then you then place there's a level of unrealistic expectations that generation imposes on ourselves that makes us then get to like ages of 30 and the rest and then feel very unaccomplished.
Absolutely
I'm not asking you to be unaccomplished at age 30. Please, I subscribe to the fact that life is a long game. Yeah. And you're going to play it and you're going to win. It's not a function of if, it's just a function of when. It's not that you're not going to win. You're listening to 0x, you are doing.
Yes.
It's not that it's not if you are going to win.
You are going to win.
You are going to win. It is when will it happen. Mm-hmm. So not hitting that age 30 is not the saddest thing to happen in your life. Trust me.
100%.
Guys. And so I'm not saying that you must get to certain ages and yes, I subscribe to certain goals and hitting them, smashing them. So if you have 30 age 30 goals and all of that and you or age 40, because I know we have some listeners who have between the age of 30 and 40. Yeah. And you are aiming for a certain goal at age 40 and you don't hit it, it's not the end of the world. It's a function of when. You're going to 100%. Hit that goal. It's just a function of when.
100%.
But then I looked at this guy and I'm like, see, there's a level of brutal honesty you have with yourself that just makes you uncomfortable. You can't sit still.
You can't sit still. I know
it's like you can't settle. See, guy, I said in the last episode that one of my biggest lessons from H2 was that, Amara, you have hacked consistency. It's time for intensity. Yeah. For every single day I want to do something and I'm about to pause because, this is what my limit normally would look like. I say, no, I'm pushing past this limit. Why? I saw a video that blew my mind on Instagram. My 30-minute cardio was this guy's warm-up. Guy! What the hell what limits are you placing on yourselves, guys?
Oh my god!
Bro! I do a 30-minute cardio and this guy was just warming up
with it.
He literally did everything, bro. His cardio was, in fact, a lot more comprehensive than my cardio. He did all the rows, all the stair walks, incline. He did everything that they do in cardio, bro. But in 30 minutes, he was just warming up. His cardio lasted 1 hour 30 minutes.
That's wild.
And he just said, I just broke a sweat. I said, broke which sweat? Bro, you just broke a whole pool, bro. The whole swimming pool, bro.
Oh my god.
It's a level of brutal honesty that forces you to push past whatever limitations you are seeing in the present.
100%.
Bro!
That brutal honesty.
See, guys, Daniel understands how much I dropped them in 0x now. Because
No, I saw the video, Ginger. No, I told you guys, if 0x blows, it's Amara's fault. I saw the video, I was like, Like, where is this coming from? And I need you to understand that 0 to X is already a well-motivated, well-disciplined team. Like, starting point.
Yes, so.
Because you can't work with us if you're not.
Yes.
You now imagine the extra. I was like, bro, where is this coming from?
I didn't see something.
I get you, man. I get you. Dude. I totally get you, man. Because
guy, I think that's such a huge point to take. Brutal honesty.
Brutal
honesty, man.
And doing that gives you the courage.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
To write your own story.
Yes.
It gives you the courage to write your own story. Like, when you sit down, like, I'm broke.
Mm-hmm.
I'm this. I'm that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be these things anymore.
Yeah.
See, it's as if they'll be wondering who sent you.
Mm.
Because the mindset you will just be in, like, people will see and say, your own is too much. Because the way you don't, bro.
You don't know what I'm saying. You don't know what I'm feeling of.
Oh my God.
Like, it's a level of courage. I see that. It's a level of courage that just forces everybody around you to bend or
excuse you. Exactly. You either, like, I love it so much. And easily, like, thinking about it, like, the best example of this is the career path that Amara chose for his, like,
bro.
I have, bro, guy, Amara and Nero, one of my best friends, they have done the two most ballsy things I've ever seen young men do.
Bro.
In terms of, like, forging their career paths, not listening to anybody, it's like they were deaf. Like, it was, I think about Nero's story and his wild, and I really only shared that story with, like, programmer friends or friends that want to go into software engineering, so that you really understand that, bro, this is what it takes.
Yeah, man.
This guy made the most unconventional decisions, things that people would, quote unquote, laugh at him for. Ask him what he's earning now. Ask him the money he has touched. Ask him. Look at Amara now. Oh God.
bro. See, guys, I think one of the biggest things to take away from this particular episode is the fact that something I always remind my sister about. You came to this earth alone.
Yeah.
You would leave alone.
100%.
People always have opinions. You see the word should, SHOUL.
Yeah.
People have 1,001 shoulds about how you should spend your life.
That's true.
But you should have done this. But you should. Are you sure you should be doing this? You should every. Keep your shoes. Keep your shoes, man.
You know, something that would be good practice if you just ignore everything that starts with shoe.
Wait, guys, take a pinch of salt. It hasn't been tested yet.
Like 0 to 100. No chill.
Oh my God.
But essentially what we're trying to say is this, right? Like, being brutally honest with yourself puts you in the frame where the things you want to do, like in designing your life, starts coming to you.
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing where when the student is ready, inspiration will appear, right? And you just keep charting that course, right?
There's a question I've been asking myself. Yeah. I have my goals for 2023. And this week I found myself, it wasn't a clear question. It's just on the podcast right now that the full picture of the question came to my mind. And I keep asking myself, is this as far as I can go in 1 year? And this goes as big as it can be. Especially based off of what, guys, you heard me a couple of minutes ago. You see what I've been consuming.
Yeah.
So I'm suddenly asking myself, oh no, and guys, don't get me wrong. I am an advocate for, I don't believe that there is that, like, I believe in balancing things a lot. But I don't believe everything can be balanced at every given point in time. Balance is like Daniel said, you're always juggling multiple things. The amount of things you're juggling is up to you. It's specific from individual to individual. But that you attain balance might be dicey. It's a conversation to navigate. But my point is, I'm looking at my goals now and I'm like, is this the most, Amara? Can it be more?
I hear that.
And I see part of my ability to think this way is because I see how I'm wondering, is this, when I set these goals, did I set them from a place of, it's like the Abraham thing, go outside and look up as far as your eyes can see. Mara, what did you even see? Do you get, oh no, definitely, I did see stuff. And then definitely I understand that things take time. I respect the process. If you know me, you know I'm a very huge advocate for putting in the hours, putting in the reps, and playing the long game. I like to see a lot of things as lifestyle
changes, right?
But what is the most that you can achieve in 1 year without burning out? Is what I'm just pondering upon these days. What I'm pondering upon. Like, take for example, if life was on the line. When I say life was on the line, if it was a life or death situation, for some of my goals, for example, what would those
is that all? Is
like?
What they are now?
What is exactly?
Would that be all you'd be able to do?
Yes,
I hear that.
So for me, it's, guys. First of all, courage. Yes, courage being important to pursue the life that you want to pursue.
Yeah, write your own story.
Right, to write your story, but then again, it's just, how big do you want to get?
100%.
How big do you want to get? And then I wonder, there's a lot of things going on in my head, man.
I can actually see.
A lot of things going on in my head, man.
Actually see it.
But for me, I'm just like, bro, there's a lot to do, and you can't afford to not be honest with yourself. You can't afford to allow people's lives to dictate how you end up living your own life.
100%. And this isn't telling you to be unorthodox or to be rebellious.
Yes.
To be and
it's not even telling you to exactly solid points. This is not telling you to ignore the path that you have taken. It's that within the path that you have taken, ensure that the path leads to what you want for yourself, and not serving somebody else.
That's the point.
Unless you want to serve somebody else as your plan.
Exactly. Like, there's something I reread Brian Tracy's goals, right?
Yeah.
To finish out H1, and something he said that you have a higher probability of achieving goals that are your goals, that you want to achieve, that you set for yourself to achieve, not because of anybody else's influence. A good example: finishing med school. You don't want to go to med school. That's a goal, right? But it's not your goal. Your goal might be to learn up to a particular level in jazz piano. That might be what gives you joy. Doing that will make you more fulfilled than going to med school.
Fulfillment.
That's it.
So for you, in setting the goals, is the question then becomes, where do I draw the line at where I can say I am content? Because the problem with desire, like I always say, is that desire places there's a word I always use, I can't remember. Desire places a dissatisfaction about your present state, for an anticipation of something you want in future. But we also are advocates of being fulfilled in the now. There's a balance. So if you listen to only one of Zeus episodes, you might not understand the full picture. Of how we think about life.
Very, very true.
So
I like that you're making this.
So we aren't saying that in all your aspire to perspire that you should postpone fulfillment. But that there is how you can be fulfilled in the now.
I'm still hungry. Be hungry and be hopeful for what's to come. There's one of my favorite motivational talks to listen to. There is a line that says, "You should be happy but dissatisfied," and I think that captures my thoughts. That captures what you're trying to say, right? And guys, like, the point is, be brutally honest with yourself. Be courageous enough to write your own story so far like it's true to you. And obviously, we imagine or we're assuming that this is a very informed decision, right? That you have read, you have looked at people that are doing what you want to do already, and like, you are charting a course. That takes the wisdom from all of these numerous sources of wisdom, right? And with your own personal thing to it, and you're just going, right? So there's something I used to tell people sometimes, that's with how I'm running my life. A lot of ways I feel like I'm standing outside in the rain. And what I meant by that is that there are not a lot of people, right, that are doing life, especially with career, exactly the way I'm doing it, at the pace and at the rate that I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And
I feel that way sometimes now. I see it.
It's very unpopular.
Yeah.
In fact, you don't even bother talking about it to people anymore, because it's like you're just going to be here. They just don't get it. And I promise you, this isn't pride or being.
And don't even the most well-meaning people.
Exactly.
Sometimes don't
get it. And you're like, I understand.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to.
It's the life I chose.
The moment you burn your ships and say,
guys,
we perish.
I think that's one of the more important things Ray Dalio pointed out in his book, in his both the video and the book Principles.
Yeah.
At the moment you burn your bridges, it forces you to think of ways to make that thing work.
You are locked in, bro. You are locked in. So, like, guys, if you're going to write this story, write your own.
Yeah.
Like, all of the incredibleness that you are, and you're going to live out someone else's script. How now?
Yeah.
Why and how? For what? No, don't do that.
Bro.
This has been one of the most somber conversations we've had. Yeah, brutal honesty, guys. You can even feel the vibe in, like, the conversation. How, like, you need, like, it's somber. Yes, it's not one of the more hyped episodes that
just take a moment. Take a moment. Think about. See, I like to section my life casually: finances, faith, family, relationships, business, health.
Very important. Yeah,
both physical and mental. Make the separation.
Yes.
And then ask yourself, do I like what this looks like?
And don't suck in your stomach.
Don't suck in your stomach on that mental health. Don't suck in your stomach on that business.
Absolutely. Like don't look at your account balance 2 days after salary payday. You are looking for a way to borrow money. You probably know something isn't adding up. Either I'm not making enough or I'm wasteful with money.
Yes.
Right? You shall need to define what the problem is.
Yes.
That's what you need to do. And again, guys, brutal honesty.
Yes.
Once you figure out that this is the thing that needs to be worked on, write your own story.
Yes.
Just go ahead and do what you want to do. Like, it will come to you. At that point in time, you are prepped, you're ready.
Oh, guys. Oh, my God. Daniel started off this episode with an analogy that just took me off, man. It took me out. But again, I hope this serves you guys. I hope I listen to our own episodes and they serve me.
Yeah.
And I know it is beyond wanting to serve myself, because that's not why I do this.
Yeah.
I do this for everybody out there who I know is
100%.
building as well. And that's why Daniel does this as well. So we hope that these things, sometimes we've said some things before.
Yeah.
But for you, we hope that they serve as reminders. That
everybody needs a reminder.
Yes, we all do. We all do. Sometimes we don't realize. And I say it all the time. The problem with sleeping is that you don't. It's not a fall situation. It's a gradual decline.
Gradual decline, correct.
You're not just falling off a slope. You're gradually declining. And so,
an interesting analogy about this gradual decline is the frog in hot water situation.
Exactly.
Right?
That's why you need the reminders.
If you put a frog in boiling hot water to jump out,
that's the slope.
But if you put it in like room temperature water or cold water,
then boil it
and just start to boil the water,
frog.
You will cook that frog last. Why? Because like that's the thing with slipping off.
Yes.
Right?
That's why we do these reminders.
That's why we do these reminders.
Yes.
That's why we do these reminders. So guys, we hope this was helpful to you.
We do.
Share to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 people. Make them part of the 0 to X community.
Please do.
As always, we love recording these episodes for you, having this conversation.
We would also like to know what you guys think about the episodes.
Absolutely.
Please leave us reviews on as many episodes as possible.
Like somebody just go binge. We can have a listening party one day, man. We're just like, let's just listen to these episodes together and just learn and share and whatnot, right? So Guys, as always, thank you so much for taking this 30-some minutes to listen to what Daniel and Amara have to say, and we will be catching you in the next one.
Cheers, guys.